Hi guys, it's Darius from Sassy Woman Tarot. Here to do the reading for the end of March for Scorpio. Hi Scorpio, hope everybody's doing well. I'm getting better from my recovery of my cough and my flu and my... I don't even want to go into it, but anyway, I'm feeling much better. So I want to get your reading started with a Seed of Intention card, and I also want to tell you I do my Chinese fortune sticks. I pulled them at the end of the reading. Sorry, I had a Tootsie Roll. And so it's a yes or no question. You want to formulate that in your mind if I could talk. And we'll go ahead and give you a yes or no answer at the end of the reading from my Chinese fortune sticks. Got to end it now. Okay. So Seed of Intention card for Scorpio for the end of March. Okay, I know that I am beautiful. Ooh, I love it. I know that I am beautiful. I'm digging that. I dig that confidence, baby. Nothing like confidence in a woman and a man. Oh, man. It's a turn on, I think. Woo! All right. Just my opinion, but I think it's very becoming for people when they're confident. Not overly arrogant or, crazy, but just confident. I dig it. I think it's really nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull a karma card for you. And get that tied in. Ooh, I got two. I'm going to take the top one. Gratitude. Oh, isn't that cute? That's really cute. Look at that. Look at that card. That is so dear. All right, and that is just like here. These are really cute cards too. I like them. I like the pictures on them. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so gratitude is of the 6th chakra. You might want to look that up. I like getting people involved in stuff. All right, so the gratitude card is thus. It says, and I hope I put this like this, and I see it differently than I think what you guys do. So I hope I can keep that looking good, and we can go from there. Gratitude. It says, Lucy from Indigo, you are capable of more than mere mortal conversation. This is a time for enlightened communication, and you will raise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self-mastery. The gifts you see in others already live within you. Isn't that cool? It's very cool. All right, so that was your karma card. So gratitude we're starting off with, and know that I'm beautiful. I'm going to also pull, let me just set this aside here. I'm also going to pull a Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I really like these cards. I don't use them enough. Some readings I do, but, I have a lot of cards. I like to go through them all. I like everybody to experience a different card. So this is going to be for Scorpio. I have the book right there, so I can go ahead and cover that. I just want one card, please, for Scorpio Spirit. Oh, I'm going to take the transition. Okay. All right, so transition. I should be able to find that right away. There it is. It's alphabetical. Very easy. I like it. All right, so hopefully you can see the card and check out all the stuff on it. I hope I don't pull it away as I talk. I sometimes do that. Okay, so a Gothic stone portal marks the boundary between two distinct worlds. Standing off to one side, an etheric-crowned figure has lowered her bow, and she gazes into the distance. Her wings, though gossamer in appearance, are strong enough to carry her effortlessly into the sky beyond. She senses no danger and is peaceful in the knowledge that everything in life has a natural cycle with many beginnings and endings. Clusters of roses and forget-me-nots, symbols of enduring love, hope, and remembrance, surround the scene. The presence of this card indicates that a change and a transition between two chapters of life, inevitable endings and new beginnings, and the integration of a more expanded cycle involve letting go of the past to make way for the new growth and transformation. Whether challenging or welcome, the open door of transition is inescapable. This card invites you to trust in the greater plan and move forward in the spirit of love and hope. Be honest about old ways of life that no longer serve your highest potential and concentrate on what you need to be balanced, vitalized, and connected to your spiritual center. I think that is beautiful. And gratitude. Gratitude. Yeah, I love it. I think that's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And I want to go ahead and get you an angel card. We're going to read the tarot here in a moment. I'm going to get you an angel card and a stone of crystal card. This is for Scorpio for the end of March. This is for Scorpio. One card, please, Spirit, for the end of March. I'm going to take that. It's stuck to my finger, basically. All right, so your stone is the black tourmaline. Do you fear betrayal? Do you feel threatened in some way? Are you surrounded by negative or untrustworthy people? Focus your intention on deflecting the negativity. Know that your angels, spirit guides are watching out for you. And then I'll show you that right there. You can see that? Very nice. Black tourmaline's nice. I wear it on a daily basis. Angel of protection. I'm safe and sound. I'm out of harm's way. All is well. I surround myself with trustworthy people. I am blessed. I am always divinely protected. I am enveloped in a sphere of goodness and well-being. Angel protection. So maybe you need to buy some black tourmaline and wear it, Scorpio, just for protection, a little bit of added protection. Pop it in there. It's not going to hurt you. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to reverse the cards now. I did do, I was using Barbara Walker's tarot. I really like those cards. I think they're cute. And I'm going to go ahead and switch it up, though. I'm going to go ahead and use light seers, and we'll go from there. Okay. Oh, okay. Page of Wands reversed. And this one I'm going to take because it came outside. Oh, and the Hangman reversed. My cards are not reversed. No, they are not, if you look. They're not reversed, so I don't know. But they definitely came out reversed. All right. So, this is for Scorpio for the end of March. Okay. The moon, that came out in reverse as well. I'm just going to, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure about these cards right now, so I'm not going to use them. I'm going to pull that back. I need to go ahead and put it back to where I was going to do it to begin with. I was going to use the Barbara Walker's originally, and then I changed my mind. So, I'm going to use those. And what came out already was the Fool, the Nine of Cups, and the Princess of Wands. This is for Scorpio for the end of March. I didn't like to feel what I was getting there. I don't like that. So I'll change. It's my, I can't go on with it if it feels bad. I'm not doing it. Not that it was bad, but it just didn't feel right, you know. It just didn't go with the flow for me. It just didn't. So, all right, so we need the rest of Scorpio's cards out here, please. I take this. No, I'm going to take this one. The Magician. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords, well, Two of Pentacles and Six of Swords. That's what we're going with. Now we'll clarify. I trust my gut on all my cards, all my levels. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to play the game of messing me up or messing somebody else that's listening up. I'm not doing it. So the Fool card, we all know that the Fool card is a new beginning. I usually, a choice is being offered, or you have, you know, you're not sure what you're doing yet. You're just sort of like, it's folly, you know, like you're not, you know, going through life and, you know, trying to figure out life. That's it. It's the beginning of your journey. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers on that, okay? And this is for Scorpio. Only one card, please. I'm not going to use this deck. No. Okay, that deck at all. No light seers today. Okay, I'm going to use Mystic Mondays. One of my favorite decks. I love the illustrations on them, that's why. They're different. Okay, so we want to clarify the Fool, and that's going to be with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, okay, is usually like a struggle, competition. Nine of Cups, that's a wonderful card right there, Nine of Cups. All right, and that's usually material wealth, the Wish card. So, starting off with struggle, competition, maybe in a job or whatever. We're going to go ahead and clarify the happiness. I'm going to take this card right here. That's the Four of Cups. That's nice. Discontent, reevaluation, maybe of a relationship or a job. The Princess of Wands. I'm going to read that card because her princess cards are a little bit different. So, the Princess, I don't know if you can see that, right? Princess of Wands. Hopefully you can see it. I don't want to take that away from the side there so you can read that on top. Alright. Get on the light over here so I can... Okay, so Princess of Wands, we're right there. It says, floating between the sun and moon, the sea goddess represents both giving and taking. Her traditional breast offering pose countered by the dangerous devouring vagina dentata. Says. These cards are a little different. Like other forms of the Middle Eastern goddess, Atargatis, Asarte, Ishtar, stood for both mature or nurture and destruction. At Dur in Babylon, she devoured the phallic god Awanas and gave him rebirth, a myth later repeated as the biblical story of Jonah. Her card means irresistible power, a perilous compulsion, symbolized by another of her totems, the spider. Though risky, her path might bring great rewards. Okay? Though risky, her path might bring great rewards. Okay? Her cards are a little bit different, so you're trying to start out on this new endeavor, it looks like. A new endeavor of some sort. And you're trying to take a risk. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify that for Scorpio for the end of March. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're coming to a decision and you're only going to keep one. You're making a decision regarding that. And because you had two choices, but it's in reverse, so you're going to go ahead and make a decision to keep just one, to stay steadfast and true to one thing. Okay, and then you have the House of God, which is the Tower. That's the Tower in her cards. You can see that right there. It's called the House of God. It's all referred to in that way because life itself can just be tumbling apart and coming down on people. Alright, so one card to clarify the Tower, please. The House of God on this card. And Justice is that. And you know, justice is balance in legal matters. So maybe it has to do with a business or a relationship, and there's something to do with the legal matters. The Magician is now coming up here. The Magician. Okay. Let me just clarify that for you. Ooh, right off the bat that came out. Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is abandoning the present situation pretty much, just walking away from something. Eight of Cups. So maybe you're, I don't know, we'll have to see what else is coming up. Seven of Cups is next, to dream. So Seven of Cups, we're going to go ahead and clarify. I have two cards here that flipped. Knight of Cups. and the Seven of Pentacles. So you're abandoning this situation or trying to walk away, maybe come to conclusion. That dream was Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is like, you know, like castles in the air, like it's not really come to fruition yet. So maybe you're trying to figure out what is what you want and what isn't. Seven of Pentacles, that's like sometimes fading hope as far as a situation, or you're not having any, you're like inertia. You're not doing anything with it. You're just like having it there. So maybe you're just like trying to weigh the odds. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is sometimes it's invitations, proposals. Could be a young man coming into your life after a breakup. Could be a business coming into your life after feeling a failure. Or let me jump back there. Seven of Pentacles. Look at that card. Oh. Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, fading hope again. It's the same one we had here. Seven of Pentacles. Fading hope concerning the an inertia kind of thing. So that took a while. Let me see if you're still in that. If you've gotten out of that. Let's see. Let's clarify that. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. You see it? Three of Pentacles. So you're getting a new skill, some kind of mastery, craftsman. Maybe you faltered. Maybe you had something going on. And you had a delay. You had a pause, an inertia. And now you've picked back up on whatever it is. And you're going for it. Two of Pentacles is usually juggling two things. Let me just look here. Oh gosh, my cards are falling all over the place. Forget it. Oh. Let me just get that straight. So Two of Pentacles, change. Handling two situations at once like you were before. So maybe you paused during that. You took some time out from one. You took some time out from one and are trying to decide what one you're going to do here. There's two cards. I'm not going to take them. Okay? I'm not going to take them. Oh. I'm going to take these two either. So don't give me two. Spirit. I need one card for clarification. One card for clarification, please. That's what I need. Work with me. All right. There it is. Okay. And this is, no, it's not right. Ace of Cups. So, you know, the Ace of Cups, I know you don't know what that is. There was something flying there. The beginning of love, joy, fertility, maybe the growth of your company or growth of a situation that you were in. Maybe it's a growth of both because you're trying to balance both. And this is the Six of Swords. Let's clarify the Six of Swords here. See how they're moving their boat? The Six of Swords. Okay, so journey by water. Sometimes it can mean that, journey by water, or difficulties fading away. So maybe, let's clarify that Six of Swords. And I came up with the Queen of Pentacles. And it looked like it was in reverse. So I'm going to leave it in reverse, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you're, let me just clarify that Queen of Pentacles too. Let me clarify that one more time. What's this? Wheel of Fortune. So it's a turning point. I love those cards. I love the illustrations on those. So it's a turning point, okay? And let me just get some oracle cards here. I'm going to get two oracle cards with the wisdom of the oracle. At least one. Let's see if we can tell this all together. Okay, this is for Scorpio for the end of March. Maybe one more. I'm going to take that one. Okay, here we go. So we have building blocks. building blocks, and truth be told. So building blocks is 28. All three of my Garian babies are born on the 28th. Figure that one out. All right, so essential meaning, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. So there you go. See, this is tying it in. All right. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Is that still being covered? Can you see it? There's some other meanings in this book, so let me try to pull this up here. I can't do it with one hand, I'm sorry. Okay. Book is pretty worn down. Relationship message. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. Prosperity messages, you have everything you need to turn iron into gold in an alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on a strong foundation you already have laid for your prosperity. And then protection message, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. For perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Okay? So that's that. And that ties into that. So here we have Truth Be Told, and this is number 14. Isn't that dear? Look at that little owl baby there. Oh, I just love that. Let me get this up in here, and then I will go ahead and, oh, right there. I'll go ahead and show you the card a little bit better here. Hopefully the reflection's not too crazy, and hopefully I can keep that right where it's supposed to be while I read this. It says honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or the believer. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. Oh, all right. I did it. The relationship message is, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Prosperity, I hope that's still on you. Prosperity message, okay, is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. Protection message is, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain, hopefully I have that in view, to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. There you go, bam. I think it all tied in. Okay? So let me go ahead and pull a Chinese 6. I hope that works for you, Scorpio. I hope that helped you. Chinese 6 here, and this is going to be for Scorpio for the end of March. Sassy Woman's Road, Dara's here, and if you like my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It really does mean everything to me. I'm so grateful. I do have some openings here for personal readings for April. Please go ahead and get a hold of me via email, and I will go ahead and set that up for you. It is by telephone only, and I'll let you know the particulars when you send me an email, send some information back to you, okay? All right, so here we go. Your yes or no questions, Scorpio, and that's the end of March. Let's get it out there. I'm going to take the longest one, which is this one. Number 23. All right, number 23. That is a special meaning for me anyway. It's one of my children's birthdays. And a relative, Scorpio, another relative as well. All right, so the answer to that is a yes. It says social activities take precedence on your calendar. Other people enjoy your company, but you're best served by casual interactions. Don't become entangled financially with friends. But the answer is yes. Okay, so there you go. I hope that helped you, Scorpio. Like I said, if you'd like to share and subscribe, please, I really appreciate giving me a thumbs up. Let me know where you're from. Write me a message, ask some questions, whatever you need to do. I really appreciate you being here, and I love you all. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks so much.